units. We're also going to look for things that the tenants can do voluntarily, covered parking, Amazon lockers, things like that. All of these things are done specifically to raise the cash flow, which raises the value of the property. But let's pause on rent. Whoops. Let's pause on rent for just a second. Let's say you have a 100-unit property where they're $300 less on rent than they should be. $300, 100 units, you come in, you do your capital improvement budget, you fix up the property nice, you increase the rent by $300 a unit, and here's what that means. A property that was already cash flowing, it already had a positive cash flow anyway. But what you just did is you added $30,000 a month to the cash flow of that property. So you took a property that was cash flowing and made it cash flow, right? $30,000 a month of additional cash flow. Do you think the general partners are going to be pretty happy about that when we see our dividend check that comes in the mail, when we see that dividend check growing? Heck yeah. But the most important thing is you added $3.6 million to the value of that property because you drove the cash flow up. So that means when we sell that property, we're going to sell it at a massive profit. So let's wrap this all up, go back to our real life example. We bought this property for $1.1 million. We did a little research, realized that the average rent for a property like that in that area was $900 a month. The current owner was only charging $550. It's very, very normal, okay? So what did we do? We came in with our capital expenditure budget. We fixed up the property real nice. And then we raised the rent incrementally, a little bit at a time, we raised the rent to $800 a month instead of $900 a month. Anybody have a guess on why? Why would we, if we could have, I mean, we could have raised it to 900. Why did we stop at 800? Anybody have a guess? It's okay if you're wrong, I haven't talked to you yet, but anybody brave enough to make a guess?
Yes, we could track for tenant.
Tenant, to keep the occupancy high of tenants? Sure, that's a good answer. What else? There's one particular answer I'm looking for. I'll tell it to you. Or wait, I'll give you a hint. Did we buy this property with the intention of holding it long-term or short-term? Short-term, okay? So we want the property to be attractive. Yes, we want the property to be attractive to tenants. Yes. But ultimately, who do we really want this property to be attractive to?
Investors.
The investor. The next buyer. The next buyer. The person that's going to buy it from us, which makes it very good for the investors, right? But the person that's going to buy it from us. So here's what happens. The person that's considering buying this property from us, we have the property cash flowing beautifully, right? So that's good. They also notice, wait a minute, the rent is only at $800 a month. I could change it to $900 a month. That's $100 a unit. There's 40 units. The new buyer, the person wanting to buy it from us, knows that they could take possession of this property and in a short period of time raise that rent $100 a month and have $4,000 extra dollars of cash flow on a property that was already cash flowing very well. So what we did was we made it attractive to the person that was going to buy it from us. Everything we do is done intentionally. Everything we do is done according to the recipe.